What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, of course, by the name of the videos, I'm going to be filming the Q&A. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the Q&A. Sorry, I'm in a big t-shirt. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning right now. But yeah, we're going to eat a salad because, I don't know. I'm really not trying to eat anything big, I guess. But yeah, so I guess let's just get right into the video. I'm just gonna do like a get to know me Q&A type thing too. But my name is Caitlin Marie Colston Barrios. I know 4 names, Mexican as fuck. But my favorite color would have to be purple. I love purple. And I am 20 years old. I do have 3 siblings, all girls, all sisters, I mean. I have 1 older sister and then 2 younger sisters. I'm the middle child, the forgotten child. And my middle child people, y'all already know. But yeah, so I'm 20. I have 3 siblings aside from me. Let's see what else. I live in Texas. I live in a small town here in East Texas called Nacogdoches. It's a really small town here. There's not really much to do but go to Walmart. I mean, I guess that's what all small towns do, is they go to Walmart a lot. And they just go like walk around in the stores because there's really nothing to do. For us to do like other things, for us to have more things to do, we'd have to go to the town over or to Houston. Houston's like 2 hours away from here. But we usually go to the town over, or we just go to Houston for, bigger things, and if we want to go out or, have fun, because you can't really do anything here, and that kind of sucks. But anyway, I do have a baby. I just had a baby this year in January. I had a little boy. His name is Josiah. And right now he is about to turn 8 months this month. But yeah, I love him to death. He's so adorable. He's getting bad. He's getting to the age where, oh my gosh, so my baby daddy, he's always working, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, I wanted to stay home until my baby was 1. But I do miss working. My mom always told me and my sisters, like, don't depend on a man, or, don't let, always have a job. You gotta keep a job. Basically, don't depend on me. But I decided to stay home with my baby until he was 1. And then with everything going on right now with Save Our Children and, daycares, people that they're hiring, like, they tend to abuse the babies. I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to put my baby in, out of my sight, basically. But yeah, so and y'all, I finally went to go get my nails done after so long, and oh my gosh, they're so cute. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully the light is not is good, but oh my gosh, I love my nails. I went to this girl who started doing nails. Like, she's a beginner, but she's really good, y'all. Like, if you're in the Lufkin area or in the Central Heights area, or in the NAC area, or whatever area, y'all should really go check her out. I'm gonna put her Instagram on this side or on that side, whatever. But I'm gonna put her Instagram on the screen, and y'all should really check her out because she's really bomb. Like, I fell in love with my nails. But anyway, what else? I'm trying to get these damn croutons. I'm still going off them. Okay. Oh no, let me go in there and I'll be back. Okay, so where do we go? Okay, so someone asked what finally, if you see me looking over here, I put everything, like I wrote everything down and I put everything over here because I'm using my phone to record, because your girl didn't buy a camera because she don't know, she wasn't trying to spend all the money she knew until I knew that I was gonna, you know, keep doing YouTube. So I'm still recording on my phone, you know, started from the bottom, but it's all good, you know. But someone asked what finally made me make a YouTube channel, and to be honest with you guys, my baby daddy's cousin actually has a YouTube channel, and I barely found out. I'll put her channel in the description or on the screen, whatever I decide to put. But my baby daddy's cousin actually has a YouTube channel, and she's younger than me. She's not that younger than me, but I was like, well, if she can do it, then I can do it. So that's what made me actually like jump into it. Like, I've always wanted to do YouTube for so long, so that's when I decided to make it. YOLO, you only live once. But yeah, so that's what made me finally make one, because I saw somebody younger than me do it. And I know that there's more people younger than me on YouTube, but someone that, you know, that's related to my baby daddy. Like, I don't know her personally. Like, I don't really talk to her because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm cool with my baby daddy's family, but I'm just like, I'm that type of person to not talk to anybody. But if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. But that's just how I am. Like, I won't go up to you and be like, oh, hey, what's up, you know? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I would be annoying if I did that. That's just me. Not saying that people who come up to me and start talking to me are annoying. I'm just saying that I just feel like if I were to do that, I would be annoying. So, but, okay, next question. Next question, somebody asked me, when did I start makeup? I started makeup maybe around, I have to say, Mom, if you're watching this, get out. No, but I started doing makeup, like, my parents were super strict. Like, I couldn't paint my nails until I was 15. I couldn't go out. I couldn't wear makeup. I couldn't, I'd always have to have my nails cut because of the dirt that would get in it and get into it. I had really strict, well, my mom was more strict on me and my sisters back in the day. But nowadays she ain't strict on my two little sisters. She threw a remote at me. And don't try and play Ma, you know you did. No, but back in the day, we couldn't wear makeup, we couldn't do our hair, we couldn't do a lot of things. But me, you know, being the middle child and being the bad one, I want to say I started doing my makeup, like I would say like my waterline, like the eyeliner on the waterline. I think I started doing that in 6th grade, middle school. I started doing that, and then once I got to 8th grade, I started doing more of my makeup because I was in cheer in 8th grade. So I mean, we would have to do our makeup anyways, but I think that's when I really started getting into it. That's when I started watching YouTube. Like I learned how to do makeup through YouTube. Like I've been watching YouTube for the longest. To this day, I mean, I don't really watch makeup tutorials anymore because nobody really makes them. Like when I search a makeup tutorial, it's really the same ones that I've already watched. So I think it's mostly on Instagram now. Like all the MUAs on Instagram, they'll like post their their eyeshadow looks and their videos, and I think Instagram's more popping right now than YouTube, makeup wise. And who eats salad at 2 a.m.? Me, I guess. I could have went to go get McDonald's, but I was like, do I really want to drive all the way to McDonald's? How is doing YouTube with the kid? I guess, like, how is it? It's pretty hard, like for me, because my baby daddy, he works a lot and I'm watching my baby, and since my baby daddy is always at work, he doesn't really see, like my son doesn't really see him a lot, and so he's grown so attached to me. And like right now, I don't even know if he's awake or not. My baby daddy was watching him right now, but he's just so attached to me right now. It's like super hard. That's why I haven't been posting as much, because I think it's hard because my baby is so attached to me right now. But I think later on, once he gets older, he'll go more with his dad. So right now it is kind of difficult, but I feel like later on it would get easier, you know? Okay, next question. When am I going to visit? This is for my sister. My sister recently moved to North Carolina. She recently moved to North Carolina with my nephews, and she just had one of my nephews. Like I think they're 4 months apart. 5 months? 6 months? Let me see, he was born in August. They're 5 months apart. But she just had one of my nephews, and then she had him in August, and then she left to North Carolina in October or November. She left, I think she left on Halloween. Did she leave on Halloween? I think it was the day after Halloween. I don't know. But she left around Halloween, and I'm so sad because she just left me here by myself. Like, I don't really have friends here. Well, the friends from high school, I still talk to them, but you know, they have their own lives and I have my own life, and it's just so, you know, hard to get everybody together and you know, hang out. So it's just me here and my baby daddy and my son. Like, that's basically all I talk to, and my mom. I always go to my mom's house. But yeah, it's basically me, my baby daddy, my baby, and my mom and little sisters. But I do plan to go. I really want to go to North Carolina, probably for the holidays. If not, you know, earlier than that, because I really want to go and visit them. I haven't visited them over there, but she's came here to Texas. It's like she came right after I had my baby, and I was so sad because I really wanted her to be in the delivery room, but she was in North Carolina. So what was I gonna say? Sometime this year, boo. Okay, next question is do I plan on going to school for MUA or like for makeup? And I don't know, like I want to go back to school, but I don't know what for. Like my mom and my sister, they're in the medical field, but I don't know if I would go to school for cosmetology, because I mean, realistically, I don't think it'll pay the bills, but it is something that I do like to do. So that's where I'm kind of like, you know, should I do it, should I not do it? Because come on now, we gotta pay the bills. But I'm stuck on, should I do it? And you know, and see where it goes. I'll just go to school for like MA or surgical tech. That's what I really wanted to do, like right out of high school, is be a surgical tech. But when I turned 18, like I got right into it. Like I left my mom's, you know, I got an apartment, and you know, we had bills to pay. So having to work, and then going to school. I mean, I did it while I was in high school because I was working when I was in high school, but I felt like college, you have to be more, you know, tuned in, and you have to be more focused on the work, because it is harder than high school, and it depends on what you're going to college for. So I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go into college and, you know, pay all the money and not focus on it. You know, like I don't want to be over here wasting my money and not be focusing on school. And then I also had FAFSA. Wait, rewind, because whenever I was in high school, I got a scholarship to. I got a scholarship, and once I graduated, I went back to the school and I asked them, hey, you know, like, what's up with my scholarship? What do I need to do? And they were like, oh, you know, they haven't responded back to us. Like, we don't know what's gonna go on, but you do have. They did tell me that I did have the scholarship, because we had to write an essay. For us to, I guess, an essay to enter the contest, because it was kind of like a contest. Like they were gonna pick, you know, 4 individuals, 2 girls and 2 guys, to get the scholarship. And so I wrote my essay, and I got the scholarship. And they told me I got it, and I just kept asking them, hey, what's going on, what's happening? And they kept, you know, beating around the bush, like, hey, they haven't gotten back to us, but you know, we'll let you know. And then I graduated, and I still didn't hear from them after I graduated. So I went up to the school and I was like, hey, what's going on, you know? And they said the same thing, like, hey, we'll call you, but we haven't heard back from them. And then turns out that they gave the scholarship to somebody else when they told me that I got the scholarship. So it's kind of like, you know, what the fuck? Like I was, you know, building on that scholarship to, you know, go to college. Like I, you know, actually applied to, you know, a community college in the town over, and I got in. but I was waiting for that scholarship, and it never showed up, or they never told me. I don't even know what happened. Like, I guess I didn't check it, or what was going on. Oh, I didn't get it. I don't think I got FAFSA. Like, I had never heard back from FAFSA. I had never gotten an email back from them or something. And I was like, well, now I have to pay it out of pocket. And I didn't even check what the tuition was. I was just so focused on work and paying my bills. And, time flies. And when I finally was like, yo, what happened? I didn't know what happened to the FAFSA, so I tried to reapply, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know what happens with that stuff, but long story short, I want to go back to school. Well, I want to go to school. I want to go to college. But that's until, my baby's, old enough to speak for himself. Once I'm, financially stable and I get a job.
Help me, I'm poor.
And just so the pressure won't be so much on my baby daddy to put me through school and then also pay for the bills. Because, I don't know, I feel I'm so used to my mom telling me, you need to have a job, you need to have your own money, you don't depend on a man. So me being out of work, it's just like, I hate how he's, the only one making money. And I don't want to put any more stress onto him, or, have any more bills to come in, like the tuition. I don't want to do that to him. So that's another reason why I don't want to go to school right now, but I do plan on going to school, possibly for cosmetology. If not, I would go into the medical field. But yeah, that was a long answer. Okay. Okay, so the next question is kind of a personal question. So the question is, was my ex toxic? I wish this was a beer. So, the answer is yes. My ex was very toxic. It was just a really bad situation to be in. Don't get me wrong, like I would say that I don't regret anything, because I wouldn't be the person who I am today if I didn't go through that situation. But yes, he was very toxic. And I don't know what else to say. The relationship just wasn't, healthy. It got me into a lot of trouble with my parents, and it's just a very difficult topic, especially for my baby daddy. Like, he does not, like to talk about it. He does not like to. I feel like nobody likes to talk about this, but I'm not really into the type of hiding. I mean, of course, I don't want everybody in my business, but at the same time, I want to, let people know that, if you're in a very toxic relationship, like, just know, like, a lot of people think you know, telling people like, hey, you need to leave him, like this is not right for you, he's not treating you right, you know, he this and this and that, and they hear it, and they hear you say it, and they know that it's not good for them, but in that moment, like, you think this person is everything, this person is your rock, this person is, even if he is so cruel to you, even if he is, you know, so unhealthy, this is the person who will be there all the time. And you know, you can't go back to your family, you can't trust your friends, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, he's the center of your world, and that's what they think. And you know, other people don't take that into consideration when they say, oh, you're so stupid, you know, you're so stupid for being with him, you're so dumb, you know, look at you and look at what he's doing to you. And they hear it and they see it and they feel even more bad. But it's just like they can't snap out of it. Like, they're so drawn, like they're magnets. Like, that's what, you know, people in that situation think, is that this person is your magnet and you can't get out of it. And you know, I always tell people in situations like that is that, you know what, you know, I'm gonna tell you this, you know, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, you know, you can only get out of the situation. Like, I can tell you a million times, you know, he's bad for you, you need to leave him, you need to do this, you need to do that. But at the end of the day, it's up to that person to pack their shit up and leave. Because it took me a good 2 years to actually pack my shit up and leave. And for people who are in that situation, I just want to tell y'all that, you know, it gets to a point where you know the feeling, and you know in your heart that you are so much better than this. You can do this on your own. You don't need this person. You know, you're strong, you're independent, you can do it, you can do it. And if you're in that state right now, and if you're thinking that, and it just takes that one, it takes that one thought, like, I can leave, I can do this, I can do it, I don't need him, I don't need her, I can do it on my own. I can, you know, I don't need their love, I don't need their affection, I don't need anything from this person. And then when you're thinking that, you jump. You know, you don't look back, you don't hesitate, you jump. Because if you hesitate, you're not going to do it. If you keep thinking about it, you're not going to do it. You're going to stay in the same situation. It just takes a really strong-minded person. Like, when you're so fed up of their bullshit, you'll know, and you'll think in your head, I can do it, I'm independent, I can do this on my own, you know, I have family that'll help me, I have friends that'll help me, I have, you know, so much supporting people. And once you come up with that, you know, strong-minded will, that's when you jump and you never look back. Because it takes a lot of guts to get out of a relationship that bad. And you know, it takes some people years, it takes people, you know, it could take people weeks to get out of that. But just know that you can do it, and you, like, if I can do it, you can do it. Because at the end of the day, it's the will in us, and wanting to get out of that situation, and not wanting to play the victim anymore, and not wanting to be the victim. But it takes a really strong-minded person to get out of that situation. And if anybody is, you know, in that situation right now, I just want y'all to know that y'all can do it. Like, you're independent, you're strong, you don't need anybody to love you, you need to love yourself. And you know, just jump. That's the only thing you can do, is you can tell a whole bunch of people this and that, but at the end of the day, it's you who's holding yourself back. And yeah, so that's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
And I think that's all the questions that I'm gonna do today. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna finish this salad. I'm gonna go take off this makeup. I'm gonna go see if my baby's asleep or awake. Knowing him, he's probably awake and I have to put him to sleep. So don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the little bell right next to it so you get notified every time I post a new video. Bye y'all.